On this episode of Two Tickets, Please.
And the transformation, literally metaphors for everything that girls go through when they're going through their changes in hierarchy, much like Buffy, very Buffy-esque.
Oh, okay. I like
And
that.
everyone
So we're
knows how
Buffy
much I love
fans.
my Buffy.
We love our Buffy.
Yep.
We get the wrong. That's why your one goes right. Oh, boom. That was dope.
Hello, and welcome to Two Tickets, Please. I'm Art,
And I'm Amber.
and we are two best friends who love to watch movies together.
Good Lord, do we love some movies. We have something special for you today. We not only want to review new movies for you so that you can go to the theater and see new things that are coming out, but as movie fans who met in the bowels of Blockbuster Video so many years ago, we want to bring you some hidden gems, some lesser known movies that you may not have ever even heard about. And so we thought we're going to introduce you to our top 5 hidden gems, unknown movies, indie movies, whatever the case may be. So today's episode, we are going to focus on Art's 5 movies that you might not have seen, but you definitely should.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Art, are you ready today?
Why, yes, I am, Miss Amber.
I'm excited about this.
Are you here? You're welcome here at Art's Movie House.
Art's Movie House. Look at that.
Have a title.
As you people already know from watching our podcast, Art is an absolute physical media whore. He loves the movies,
I do.
the DVDs, the Blu-rays.
Yeah.
So he is also going to be giving you a preview
I show and tell.
of the physical media that he is going to be talking about today. So Art, we're going to give you the top 5. So you got to stick around to the end to find out what Art's number 1 recommendation is. What could it be?
Guess we'll find out. Right?
All right, Art. Coming in at number 5 on Art's lesser known hidden gems coming from Art's Movie House. What is number 5 on your list?
Well, Miss Amber, I'm glad you asked.
I did ask. Thank you.
Number 5, and here we come with my show and tell.
Dun, 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 dun.
My number 5 is The Hunger. A very awesome vampire movie. So it's a solid supernatural film directed by Tony Scott, brother of Ridley, and starring Catherine Deneuve. I always pronounce that wrong. David Bowie and Susan Sarandon. So this movie, the premise is Miss Catherine is a ancient vampire who is converting other people to vampirism, but there's a glitch. The glitch is the vampirism, the immortality doesn't hold like it should. You do get eternal life, but not eternal youth.
Ooh, okay. So
Yeah.
why is this movie so great? Other than the fact that you said David Bowie.
I mean, David Bowie and Susan Sarandon. Oh my gosh!
But David Bowie.
Right,
Okay.
right. Let's dance along with this one.
Yeah.
So I love this movie, and why it's so great is it's a very shot avant-garde, beautifully filmed movie. Very much of a product of the 80s, but with a very distinctive point of view with the photography and the soundtrack. I mean, you're starting off with Ballad of the Ghost is Dead, one of my favorite songs. So that's awesome. So, and it starts off in the punk scene with the dance club. So I love it. Atmospheric, beautifully shot, very moody, very drab.
Like
And
you.
even though it's in the 80s, it's very gothic.
I love that.
Yeah.
Gothic 80s punk.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So why do you think people miss this one?
A lot of people who have seen this movie maybe once say it's a little slow moving, and it is. It's definitely one that builds for a while, but once you catch the vibe of it, I think people will really love it.
Who do you think specifically would love this movie? Who is this movie a good target for?
Any fan of both the Scotts who have done great work in their past, and the just beautifully shot, atmospheric kind of a movie with very drab, droll vampires, very pale, very tragic. And David Bowie, I mean, the man he played the cello in this movie.
Really?
Yeah, love that, man. Love everything about this movie. It's one of my ultimate favorites.
All right. So this is your last chance. You have 15 seconds to tell us, why is this movie worth their ticket?
This movie is worth your ticket because mainly, one, the cast, two, the atmosphere and the music, and three, the makeup effects on the aging.
Ooh.
Yeah, fantastic work.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing the hunger with us. If you guys are hungry, like the wolves, go check that movie out. Art, are you ready to move on to your number 4 recommendation?
I am number 4 in my show and tell. Salem's Lot, the original from 1979.
Woo, going
Mhm.
back.
Yep, it was a miniseries, a 2-day movie event. One of the very big Stephen King jumping off points. He had just written and had the success of Carrie, and this movie came out, made for TV. And this one is directed by Toby Hooper.
Okay.
Who very famously directed the Chainsaw Massacre.
Ah,
Yeah. So it's starring David Soul, Ben Myers, all these people you probably don't really know, but this movie is fantastic. Fantastic.
all right. So you said that it's fantastic.
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's the first movie that literally scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh, it's
there-
my nightmare. It's your nightmare on Elm Street. I feel that.
Got vampire kids floating in the window, scratching at the window with demonic glowing eyes. The first time I saw that, I was riveted to the screen. I could not move. I was literally frozen. And I knew I had to love it. And I did.
You did.
I did.
And that is the day his soul became tainted and dark.
Yeah. So it helped. It definitely helped. So I love this movie. I love this movie.
I'm glad. Why do you think people missed this movie?
Well, because it came out in 1979.
Okay, but Alien came out in like, what, 81?
True. But it's also a TV movie.
That's true.
Now
Okay,
the thing
that's
about this, the version that I have, this is the full length version from the it just spliced together because it was a 2-day event.
Okay.
There is a shortened version out there that it cuts I'd say maybe 30 minutes out of the runtime.
Okay.
Honestly, that's where you're missing a lot of the character development. If anyone knows, just like Anne Rice, Stephen King knows how to write every texture of everything when it comes to a book. And they really did try to translate it to this movie.
Yeah, Stephen King is definitely one of those authors you either love or you hate. And you can love his stories, but hate his writing. And I think that's true for a lot of people because of the level of detail. So that's an interesting factoid that you throw in there.
Yeah.
Now ask me, or no, I should say, now ask me.
Yes, Amber.
Mark me.
Mark me.
Tell me why, who would love this movie? What type of viewer should go check this movie out?
Anyone who's a Stephen King fan
Okay.
will love this adaptation. I mean, you have a master vampire that is spooky. He's got the glowy bulb eyes, looks like the OG Nosferatu. Doesn't say a word. His presence is menacing enough. And it's a very creepy setup for vampires. These are not the kind of vampires you want to kiss, hold on to, go flying around on trees. They're there to suck your blood, and that's pretty much it.
And you will die.
You will die,
All right.
sort of.
So tell me this. Why would our viewers, why is this worth their ticket?
It's worth their ticket for, again, by a brilliant director, very atmospheric, very product of the 70s,
Yeah.
but great acting. No one goes half on this one. They're all character actors from this day and age.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's great, very scary, and it will scare you. So some of the way it was shot, a lot of the special effects was shot in backwards. So to get that eerie, floaty feeling, beautifully done. Well
Like
done.
it. Yeah, the new remake of Salem's Lot,
Lord.
we're not going to touch that one, but let's just
Lord
say,
have
if you
mercy.
didn't like that movie, don't compare the two.
No,
Do
this
not
one
compare the two.
stands on its own for
It
sure.
does. All right. Moving on. Coming in at number 3 on Art's recommendation from Art's Movie House. What you
Here-
got?
On the next presentation by Show and Tell, I have the remake version of Wrong Turn.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me,
Okay,
what's your quick setup?
so the quick set is this is a reboot of the one that starred Eliza Dushku, if you remember.
Come on, Faith.
And so this one, it takes a different kind of a perspective of Wrong Turn, kind of plunges you into a village of people who are living off the grid and living life in a very harsh way. Let's put it this way. You do something wrong in this community, you're going to pay for it harshly.
Hey,
Harshly.
why is this movie so great? Why is this on your list? And specifically, why is it number 3?
It's on my list because I very seldom like remakes. And this is a remake that didn't get a super big wide release. I think it was in theater for only a couple weeks and then went to video.
Okay.
But the director who directed this is actually really, really good. It was directed by Mike Nelson and written by Alan McElroy.
He can read, Josh.
I can read.
We determined that during our weathering.
It's true. And what makes this one so special to me, because the guy is really awesome directed it, he also signed it for me.
Okay, come on, you name dropping hoe.
Yeah.
He had to pull out some autographs.
Well,
My episode is not going to contain physical media, so I'm just going to pretend like I got my boobs signed.
Yeah, I love this remake. Definitely takes a different point of view from the original Wrong Turn, and the acting is top notch.
So why do you think people miss this movie?
Not where I would released, and also a really direct video. But yeah, I think that really hurt it. But the content in it is amazing, beautifully shot.
Who would love to watch this?
Who would like to watch this? People looking for a good remake that doesn't go for a scene by scene cookie cutter version of the original.
Okay.
Because just keep the original if you're going to do that stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Great remake and different storytelling and shot beautifully.
And why is this worth our ticket?
It's worth their ticket just for those facts alone. A good movie done with a different point of view, great cinematography, great sound, great acting. Even though it was made on a budget, it does not feel that way in any way, shape, or form.
Love that. That is a great recommendation.
Yeah.
Are you ready to move on to your number 2?
Ooh, am I?
Oh, goodness. Here we go. Okay, hold on. He has to put away his autographed copy, y'all.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
What is your number 2?
Well, teacher, I'm glad you asked.
I did ask.
I have the movie Hereditary.
Now, I feel like I'm just going to put this out there. You're going to give your quick setup, but I feel like Hereditary is a movie that people have heard of and seen.
To a degree.
I will allow you to keep it on your list. I shall permit it. Please give us your quick setup.
All right.
Excuse me. I am the host of this episode. Okay. Welcome to my
All right. It's my turn. All right. So Hereditary. 2018 supernatural psychological horror film directed by Ari Aster, who is fantastic, and starring somebody who was definitely ripped off for the Academy Award, and that is Toni Collette. Toni Collette.
I love Toni Collette. I have loved her since Muriel's Wedding.
Oh my gosh.
Muriel.
So, this movie is fantastic, and one of the few movies, the newer movies, that actually scared the bejesus out of me. Another one that actually is a mark in my life.
Would you say that's why this movie is great?
Not only that's the reason why it's great, it's because what it's really dealing with is, which is why I love horror so much. Often horror is really masking serious undertones, and this one definitely addresses hereditary issues of mental illness and family passing it along, not just with DNA, but frame of mind and how people are treated in certain ways because they do have a mental illness.
Mental illness is terrifying. I don't think there's anything more scary than when you add in 1800s insane asylums. That gives me the heebie-jeebs.
Or you have Toni Collette literally crawling across the air in the background of dead silence. That's also very scary. Yeah.
And moving on. Why do you think people miss this movie?
This movie got around a lot because of buzz.
Okay.
It's because of the amazing performance.
Okay.
Yeah. So everyone gives fantastic performance. It is haunting. It is scary. And if you really want to be scared and just when you get to the end of the movie and say, what was that? Why am I feeling this way? This movie would definitely give you those feels.
All right. Sure. So, who would love this movie?
And Toni Collette. You want to see an Academy Award, or should have been an Academy Award winning performance. This is it.
A great actor.
And unfortunately, even back in 2018, which really isn't that long ago,
no,
people weren't taking horror that seriously. But this movie got that ball rolling for what people call these days elevated horror.
Yes.
This one really jump-started that era and got us to the point now where we have Sinners nominated for Academy Award.
Yeah, and we have Frankenstein.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Right? So we've got some nominations.
Last year, Nosferatu.
Right. So we are starting to see horror. Don't call it a comeback. Yeah, he is. Right. Luke Hart has a movie from 1977 in his list. All right, quick rating. Why is it worth their ticket?
Worth the ticket. Fantastic performance. Great underlying mental illness issues that horror puts a different focal lens on it to bring it to you in a very entertaining, very scary, different way.
So before we get to the number one movie on Art's list, we want to first thank you guys for joining us on the Two Tickets Please podcast. If you like what you're seeing and you want to hear me and Art talk about movies or give you great movie recommendations, don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. And if you have some movies that you think are very underrated or haven't been seen, we would love to hear what those are, because if we haven't seen them, we'd love to go watch them. So don't forget to add those in the comments. And now, and also, by the way, you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Yeah, right here on YouTube.
You're watching us on YouTube. All right.
All right.
Without further ado, drum roll. Art,
Yeah.
what is your number one from the movie house?
From the vaults.
One from the vault.
One from the vaults.
What is your number one movie?
It is The Legend of Billie Jean.
I cannot believe this is where we ended up.
85.
I mean, hello. I figured we'd be in the 80s, but I really thought your number one was going to be a horror movie. I am shocked by this. So, title, quick setup. What do we got?
All right.
What's The Legend of Billie Jean?
1985. This is a cult classic action drama film starring Helen Slater, the OG Supergirl herself, Texas teen who becomes an accidental folk hero outlaw
Yep.
after a confrontation with a bully that escalates, leading her and her brother Christian Slater, his first theatrical movie.
Slater.
Right, 2 Slaters and two for one.
2 for 1.
Fantastic, right? So they go on the run, and honestly, it's directed by Matthew Robbins, and it is literally one of the movies that I watched on repeat on HBO. It was
Come on, HBO.
constantly on HBO. Constantly on.
Why is this movie so great? And I would second this. This is a great movie. But why is this movie so great for you?
You were getting it by Pat Benatar, We Will Be Invincible, which is one of my favorite. Yeah, that's fantastic. So not only was it a great movie, but a fantastic soundtrack and a great performance by Pat Benatar. Everything rolled in beautiful 24-karat gold nugget 80s is in this movie.
And I would like to make this comment, because I haven't commented on any of the movies, but I would like to throw this in here. I think one of the things about film that is so phenomenal is that film is an art form that makes commentary on the society that they are living in. And I think this film is a fantastic representation of
Also, one of the main reasons why I love horror.
Right?
Most of the time, the underlying tones are right there. Usually, when you're watching a horror movie, it is basically a reflection of what we're going through today. And at this time, with the anarchy kind of frame of mind when it comes to the Legend of Billie Jean, definitely takes that premise up and runs with it all the way to the end. Fantastic movie, atmospheric, does everything 80s you could ever want. It's in this movie. I would say it's the actually yin and yang to The Lost Boys. It is that nostalgic when it comes to the 80s movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Why do people miss this movie?
Yeah, it's a little old. It is from 1985.
We're also old.
We're also old.
Yes.
But, a lot of people, Helen Slater had her big debut really was in Supergirl.
Okay.
But that movie infamously tanked because there was just a lot of things. I love it because it's cheesy 80s fun.
Yeah.
But, she really didn't have a really big banger until the movie The Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox, which is a fantastic comedy.
Great 80s movie.
I might tackle that one later on.
You can.
Who knows?
It's too late.
But I'm in another one, girl.
Okay, fine.
Anyway, so yeah, it's fun. Fantastic music, great setup. It even has a girl, the lady who does the voice of Maggie Simpson.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in this one.
Yeah, she's a little sister.
The little sister.
Let me ask this question. Who would love this movie? Who should watch this movie from 1985?
Anyone who wants to take a deep dive into the vaults of the 80s and see what it was kind of represented in pop culture. I don't know if you know this or not, but the 80s is the major influencer to many of the things that we have today.
I would agree.
So check it out. It's fantastic. Great performance. Great fun. It's awesome.
I would say that answered the question why it was worth their ticket, because it's awesome.
It's totally awesome to the max.
Hilariously, I think this one definitely is up there. So,
and look at this cool sled jacket I got, Amber.
It looks like a VHS tape.
A VHS tape.
Awesome.
What?
Say what?
So cool. So yeah, I love it.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to allow in my episode that I am hosting here.
Yes.
You get 2 honorable mentions, and you can throw the titles out. People can go Google them. IMDb is a great resource for movies if you want to know about them. So, Art, what are the 2 movies? You can tell us the title and the quick setup. What are your 2 honorable mentions?
Well, Amber, I'm glad you asked.
I did ask. Did you hear that, y'all?
This is a movie called Ginger Snaps, Hungry Like a Wolf.
Ginger Snaps.
Yeah. It's a cult werewolf movie that uses
Did
the
you say
cancer.
werewolf?
Werewolf.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
That
just
uses the
clarifying.
cancer beat basically as a metaphor for puberty and menstruation, and how girls are treated differently once that change happens. So it is a fantastic movie, good special effects. Again, made on a budget, but you really can't really tell. They bring out the werewolf in the right moments,
Okay.
and the transformation, literally metaphors for everything that girls go through when they're going through their changes in hierarchy.
Okay.
Much like Buffy, very Buffy-esque.
Oh, okay. I like
And
that. So
everyone
we're a
knows how
Buffy
much I
fan.
love-
We love our Buffy.
Yep.
We get the wrong. That's why you're my
Yeah.
best friend.
Boom.
That was dope. Okay.
Awesome.
All right. And your other honorable mention.
My other, well, this stack's getting pretty high here.
I mean, this is ridiculous.
The Curse of Physical Media. People have heard of this movie,
Yes.
but it's often bagged upon. But this is legend. But this legend is the director's cut from Ridley Scott.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one has the original score in that was taken out. This version was the one that was shown overseas, but for some reason they decided to redo the soundtrack for Tangerine Dream. I do love that version. It's very fanciful, very fairy-like movie and everything, but it does give a completely different atmosphere when it comes to this movie. Both versions are very gothic, fantastic, but that orchestral score that came in the original really does change it, and you get an additional 20 minutes to the film that was kind of gone. It adds more to the story of the princess,
Okay.
which you actually find out she legitimately is a princess in that version.
Ooh.
Yeah,
So that changes things a
it
little.
does change things a lot. It changes
Yeah. And
narrative.
a very, very young Tom Cruise
Yes, with his OG teeth.
and the man, the myth, the legend himself, the Curry.
Darkness. Oh my
I
gosh.
love you, Dr. Frankenfurter.
The hottest version of the devil you would ever meet. Like, seriously. The hot, like, you might give some out. I don't know. Look at that. I didn't know he looked like that.
Oh, good. And that's where this podcast took a left turn.
No, so he's one of this is one of
Yeah.
the definitive roles that everyone associates the look of what would be the devil or a
Yeah.
demon. It happens in this movie.
It's very classic.
Fantastic. Makeup effects. Top notch. All practical effects. No CGI was around in those times. Not really. Well done. A gem.
Amazing. Well, Art, thank you for letting us into Art's Movie House today to give us your recommendations. And hopefully you guys found something that sounds interesting to you and that it opens your eyes to some new cinema. We want to expose you to some movies that maybe you haven't seen. So we hope this was fun and we hope that you like it. Let us know if you watch any of these recommendations. We'd love to see what you think. But until next time, thanks for joining us on 2 Tickets, Please. We'll catch you later.
Keep watching movies, guys. Bye.
Bye.